The story centers around a bank employee named Nathan Ken, who starts his morning with an odd but refreshing juice made of cow fruit and taro leaves after navigating a bit of traffic on his way to work. Upon arriving at the bank, he joins the morning assembly, where we learn he secretly has a crush on a colleague named Sari, a newcomer who's only been working there for about 2 months. As the assistant manager, Nathan has to deal with a client, an elderly man who claims he can no longer pay his loan. The old man explains that since his wife passed away a year ago, he's lost the motivation to continue his business. He's even okay with the bank seizing his shop, which was used as collateral. Being a kind-hearted man, Nathan advises him not to panic. There may still be a way out. Before leaving, the old man gives Nathan a heartfelt message about the meaning of companionship, something Nathan sorely lacks, being single for nearly a decade. Even his shampoo keeps running out, a small but symbolic sign of his lonely life. Later that day, while making coffee, Nathan looks at a pair of hugging dolls and sighs. Even dolls have partners. Just then, Sari sneaks up on him from behind, startling him and causing him to spill hot coffee on his hand. Oddly, Nathan doesn't scream or react to the burning pain and calmly walks away. Worried she might have gotten him in trouble, Sari apologizes and invites him to lunch. During lunch, Sari asks, "Why didn't you scream when you got burned?" Nathan reveals he has a rare genetic disorder called CIPA, congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis, which means he can't feel pain, temperature, or even thirst. But this isn't a superpower. It's a dangerous condition. He can be injured or bleeding without realizing it, and it can be fatal. Outside of work, Nathan spends time gaming online with a friend named Roscoe, someone he's never met in person, but often shares his deepest thoughts with. Roscoe encourages him to find a partner and not be lonely forever. Motivated, Nathan asks Sari out. While at a bar, they run into Nathan's annoying childhood friend from middle school, who rudely calls him by his old nickname, Novocaine, a cruel name given because he couldn't feel pain when beaten by bullies. After stepping away to the restroom, Nathan returns to find this friend trying to flirt with Sari. Sensing the awkwardness, Sari orders a special drink for both of them, alcohol mixed with ghost pepper sauce. Nathan's fine, of course. The other guy? Not so much. As Nathan and Sari grow closer, Nathan finally plans to confess his feelings. But just as he's about to, 3 robbers storm the bank. The manager refuses to open the vault and is killed. Nathan, also refusing, is shot. But before that, Sari is threatened. To protect her, Nathan gives up the vault code. The robbers take the money and flee, taking Sari as a hostage. Nathan grabs a wounded officer's gun and steals a police car to give chase. One of the robbers, Ben, a former mercenary, ends up facing off against Nathan in a kitchen. Despite Nathan's inability to feel pain, he's no fighter and gets thrashed. But using a hot pan and his pain resistance, Nathan recovers a pistol from boiling oil and kills Ben. Nathan finds a tattoo on Ben's body and sends it to Roscoe to track down the tattoo parlor. Meanwhile, police captain Mincy suspects Nathan might be involved in the robbery, as he disappeared from the crime scene and stole a police vehicle. Nathan visits the old man to get help patching up his bullet wound. Using glue and allergy medicine for adrenaline, he keeps himself going until Roscoe finds the tattoo parlor's location. There, Nathan faces a huge tattooed man and takes a brutal beating. Again, his pain resistance becomes an advantage, helping him win. He learns Ben's full identity and address from the tattoo artist. At Ben's home, Nathan walks into several hidden traps. He calls Roscoe, described as tall like The Rock and handsome like Jason Momoa, to rescue him. But surprise, Roscoe is not quite what he claimed. Ben's brother Nigel arrives home and discovers Nathan. Pretending to be a petty thief, Nathan tries to escape suspicion. But a call from Simon, the gang leader, confirms Nathan killed Ben. Furious, Nigel prepares to torture Nathan. Unaware Nathan can't feel pain, Nathan fakes the pain to sell the lie until Nigel tries to stab his eye. Nathan stalls for time, just long enough for Roscoe to intervene and save him. They find clues about Sari's location. She's held in a workshop. Roscoe offers his motorcycle, but just as Nathan gets ready to leave, Mincy and her officers arrive. Nathan tricks them and escapes. At the workshop, Nathan confronts Simon and demands Sari's release. But plot twist, Sari is part of the gang and Simon's sister. She was sent to manipulate Nathan from the start to access the vault. Sari feels regret after witnessing Simon kill the bank manager, but the damage is done. Simon beats Nathan and tries to crush him with a car, but Mincy arrives just in time. Sari is arrested. Nathan, wounded, is taken away in an ambulance. But Simon isn't dead. He kills an officer, hijacks the ambulance with Nathan inside, and escapes. Sari, still loyal deep down, chases the ambulance. Inside, Nathan wakes up and dislocates his thumb to escape handcuffs. With no bullets left, he shocks Simon using a defibrillator. The chase leads to a final showdown at a port. Simon overpowers the exhausted Nathan. But just before he can kill him, Sari arrives and stops her brother. Enraged, Simon tries to shoot her, but Nathan sees a dropped first aid kit, grabs an adrenaline shot, and uses it for one last burst of strength. In the aftermath, Nathan wakes in a hospital bed, bones broken, teeth missing, but still feeling no pain. Mincy clears his name but warns he'll be held accountable for the damages he caused. 1 year later, Nathan and now works as a game streamer, still with low subscribers. He regularly visits Sari in prison, wishing her happy birthday. Despite everything, he's moved on and vows to find a life partner the right way through Islamic courtship, ta'aruf, hoping for a more blessed and faithful future.